Hello everyone, I am CM Manish Nandaria and today we'll be discussing interest under GST. Basically, interest is paid when there is any delayed payment of taxes or there is any contravention of the law. This whole concept of interest is taken care in section 50 of CGST Act. Basically, for calculating any interest, there are three parameters on the basis of which the amount of interest will be derived. Let us see these parameters. The number one is the value on which we'll be calculating the interest. Second is the interest rate. And third is the number of days or the time period for which we are supposed to calculate the interest. Let us take one by one. First of all, the value. Which value we'll be taking? Initially, it was the most debatable topic because as per the initial drafted law, interest was supposed to be calculated on the gross tax liability without setting of the ITC. But as per the latest amendment, interest is to be paid on the amount which we are paying through cash ledger. It means interest will be calculated on the net tax liability. But at the same time, there was some exception. If we pay interest on taxes which are paid under section 73 and 74, 73 is the tax paid of the past period through demand or recovery where there is no intention of fraud, and section 74 is with the intention of fraud. Suppose if we are paying such taxes, then even if we pay with the credit ledger, then also we have to pay the interest on the whole amount. Suppose if anyone has the huge credit balance and if there is any contravention in the past and currently he pays the tax out of the ITC, then also he have to pay the interest on the whole amount. He will not get the benefit of that net tax liability. Okay. Now, second we come to the interest rate. What interest rate we'll be using? Basically, there are three interest rates in the whole GST law. One is the 6%, 18%, 24%. 6% is for the refund. We are leaving that. So we are left with 18% and 24%. Let's see. Section 50 subsection 1 gives the rate of 18%. This is the interest rate to be calculated on the output tax. If there is any delay in payment of output tax, then we have to take the interest rate of 18%, which is mentioned in section 50 subsection 1. At the same time, 50 subsection 3 says about the interest rate of 24%. But we have to critically examine what this subsection says. This section says if there is any mismatch between the input tax we have taken and the output supplies declared by our vendor. This concept was as per the old mechanism of the return that was initially drafted, and that mechanism is no more valid. So this section is also redundant because we can't match like the previous mechanism. Same is with the credit note also. If there is any credit note that is also supposed to be uploaded by the vendor, लेकिन वो भी अभी upload नहीं होगा. So this section can't be used. But definitely a direction can be taken by this section. I'll show you. As we can see currently, as per rule 36 sub rule 4, there is a concept that we can't take more than 110% of the credit what is shown in GSTR 2A. And suppose if we are taking more than that, then interest will be charged. Now, what interest rate will be charged? Definitely nothing is specifically mentioned. But looking at the intent of the law, interest rate should here be 24% because subsection 3 of section 50 says about this mismatch only. But that concept was totally different. ठीक है, तो अभी तक नया कुछ आया नहीं है, तो we can assume interest should be 24% from the revenue side. But from the client side, we also suggest to our client that currently you charge 18% because in any case in GST there is no interest on interest. So if any litigation comes, ठीक है, बाद में हम लोग 6% ऐसे भी पे करना है, we'll pay it later on. But you should always keep in mind there is also a general penalty in GST law which can be levied on this if you contravene 1824 wala point. Now, there are certain examples where we'll pay the interest rate of 18%. One is the delay payment of output tax. This is very general. And suppose second is late invoicing. भाई जब invoice raise करना था उससे अगर हम लोग late करते then also we have to pay the interest. Third is non-payment of supplier within 180 days. Section 16 subsection 2 का proviso बोलता है we have to pay within 180 days. And if we are not paying within 180 days, we are supposed to reverse the ITC. And if we are not reversing the ITC, we have to pay the interest for that period till the date of reversal. And this time period will be calculated from the date of invoice till the date of payment or the date of reversal, whatever the case may be. तो इस पे भी हम लोग को 18% इंटरेस्ट पे करना है. Many things because it is related to ITC, interest rate should be 24%. There is no such concept. भाई यहाँ पे तो ऐसे भी it is specifically mentioned if you contravene this amount will be added to the output tax liability. So in this case, देयर विल बी 18%, 24% का कोई चांस ही नहीं है. एंड द थर्ड पॉइंट, लास्ट पॉइंट इज सॉरी, proportionate ITC reversal as per Rule 42. Where Rule 42 says every month we have to do reversal for exempt and taxable supply का proportion के हिसाब से. And again at the end of the year we are supposed to recalculate the figure by taking whole year. Now there are chances कि monthly जो हमने reversal किया that is less and on annual basis we have to reverse more. In that case the extra reversal we should do on 1st of April. And if we don't do on 1st of April, suppose we are auditing our accounts, auditing our GST in 30th July, so definitely we'll reverse on 30th July. So interest will be charged from 1st April to 30th July for this extra reversal. On the contrary, suppose we already have done extra reversal and currently we are to reclaim the credit, definitely you can reclaim the credit, but there will be no benefit of interest to you. So this is the important point of proportionate ITC reversal. Now next we come to the time period. किस time period पे interest लगेगा? Section 50 subsection 2 in general covers the time period which specifically says कि due date say next day. Whenever is the due date, after that interest का time period will start. On that we have to pay the interest. And section 16 subsection 2 I have already covered. From the date of invoice we have to pay the interest. Now one more important thing. Suppose every month we are supposed to do a reversal under section 42. Suppose we have done less reversal by mistake. ठीक है, हम लोग सोचा यार चाहिए चलो at the end of the year annual reversal होगा, I will take care in that. But no, if monthly also you are doing incorrect calculation and you are supposed to reverse extra, then also you have to pay the interest. Suppose अप्रैल महीने में आपने कम रिवर्सल किया है, तो जब आप फाइनल रिवर्सल करेंगे तब तक का आपको इंटरेस्ट इसके ऊपर भी पे करना पड़ेगा. So this is the whole concept of interest in my this 7 minutes video. Thank you so much and connect me to LinkedIn for further videos.